Second down, here's Pickett. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest. You're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. He's such a good route runner, shows it there on third down, very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you.
At their own 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 to first.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him and we'll
play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Landry now on the return. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And they will take over first at their own 28-yard line. First throw now for the backup Trubisky. Rolling to his left. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket. Ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Fourth down. Here's Trubisky. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it. 3 pick, maybe a little bit higher, but here he is, round 3.
I do know teams that had him listed as a first-round talent. I also had teams that had him listed as a day 3 guy.
The guy's man, complete, on his horse. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. 98 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And that's the type of play that will give your sideline some juice. A long touchdown pass.
And it's like a bolt of lightning, isn't it? That suddenness of that play brings everyone to their feet in the stadium. And
then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to it.
Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they'll put more points up on the board.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 41 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch,
looking to throw. Hooker dancing to his left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Hendon Hooker taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bucs are able to stretch out their lead.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Tire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of miss.
Going for Boykin, but it is intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. The following. Throwing to start the drive. Hooker. And he's got his big tight end here. And he will be out of bounds with a first down as they will have a 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. They hand off to their big tight end. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Cade Otton. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown and teams that look like they had a victory.
They can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Partner, I think this would want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. And now following.
Figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was Browns away right there. And that will extend their lead even further.
Design, execution.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
When you look at guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Buying time to his left. This is caught inside the 15. That one good for 37 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Rashad White from 6 yards away. And the Bucs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about being enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on. Now Trubisky lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there. So
shy of midfield at the 49. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The escapability in evidence there as that one. Back to throw. Bennett. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that...
Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
He certainly is in possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like...
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
To backs in speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Boswell's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that flag accepted. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person can't stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Russell Gage, 61 yards. And the Buccaneers just continue to roll.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert him.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. But just the 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, there's the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More. Here's Trubisky to throw. Steps away to his... And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Levante David making his presence. Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Gunnar Olszewski, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it.
That's still a benefit to this squad.
To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. 2 yards is the pickup. And now Trubisky. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Bucs are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
It's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on